Warning! This is gonna hit you in the pocketbook. Oh no. What's happening, Fringe fam? It's PK here, and I'm about to talk about my least favorite thing, which is to say, raising prices. I'm here to give you a warning that our Savage plates and our black bumper plates, both of these are the most durable bumper plates in the world, backed by the only lifetime guarantee that anyone dares to put on bumper plates, are a little bit cheaper right now than they're ever going to be again. So let's dive into this. If you have been paying attention to the news, you might have seen that there's some pretty hefty tariffs that are coming down the pipe. We at Fringe Sport are subject to them just like everybody else in our industry is. And I want to warn you that our bumper plates are going to go up in price by about 10%. And if you're watching this the day the video drops, which is to say Monday, on Thursday, that price increase is going to hit. So if you buy today, you buy now, you're going to be buying at about 10% less cost than a little bit later this week. Now, we've done a few emails, no videos yet, announcing a price increase. And one of the things that I want to mention to you is every time we do this, we get a little bit of kickback from a small subset of our customers. And they say things like, oh, you're a greedy corporation. A small subset of our customers, just to be clear. Oh, you're being greedy. Why don't you just eat it? Why don't you manufacture in the US? Why don't you do this, that, and the other? So one of the things that I want to mention to you is, as far as I know, Fringe Sport is the only company in our industry that actually gives you a heads up about these price increases. I'm seeing them roll through from all of our competitors, whether those competitors source overseas or domestically here in the US, but they do not give you, our customer, a warning. What happens is you see a price on their website one night, you think about a product, you go to sleep the next day, bam, the next day, the price is increased and you've had no warning. You don't have an opportunity to pull the trigger at the lower price. And that's what we here at Fringe are doing for you, because we believe in world-class customer service. And one element of world-class customer service is no surprises. So here's your heads up, price increases are coming down the pipe. And while today I'm talking about price increases on our amazing, award-winning bumper plates that are the best in the world, they're coming on all of our products. And by the way, they're coming on all of our competitors' products as well. So just be aware of that. So now, if you're still sticking with me, I'll talk about a couple of other elements there. So as I mentioned, most of our customers are pretty understanding of what's going on when we raise prices. But for that small subset, some people get frustrated that we're raising prices at all. Some people get frustrated that we're telling them about it. I don't really understand the telling them about it, issue. As far as getting frustrated that we're raising prices at all, I totally understand that. When I go to the gas station and I buy gas for $2 a gallon one day, and then 6 months later, it's $4 a gallon, I'm frustrated too. But it just is life. Prices go up, sometimes they come down, sometimes they don't. So let me talk a little bit about why don't you at Fringe Sport just eat the price increase? Well, sure, we could do that maybe for one customer or maybe for two customers. But if we want to do that for all of our customers, it would fundamentally make our business way less sound and possibly even put us out of business. Now, we've seen that in our space already. I'll just name one name. Kabuki went out of business. And so what does it mean when a company goes out of business? There's a couple of things that happen. Number one, the innovation that the company is responsible for evaporates and goes away. Let's go back to talking about that Kabuki example. Kabuki innovated with some really awesome barbells, and they were doing really cool things with the tensile strength of those barbells. But now that Kabuki is gone, an innovator has completely left the market. Is someone else going to come in and fill their spot? Maybe, but maybe not. It's certainly something that's worse for customers that Kabuki no longer exists. Now, the number two thing that happens when a company goes out of business and leaves the market is the downward pressure on prices that is caused by competition also evaporates when that company leaves the market. So now let's talk about Kabuki again. So Kabuki innovated in making awesome, high tensile strength, made in America, high quality barbells. Because they did that, especially for the powerlifting market, other companies, competitors in space, had to price their competitive bars less expensive to compete with Kabuki. Now that Kabuki is gone, that level of price competition has gone away, and so prices are going to raise up for general customers. And then the number 3 bad thing when a company goes away, again back to Kabuki, a lot of those barbells that Kabuki sold are lifetime warranted. However, right now, today, if you have a defect or a problem with that Kabuki bar, nobody stands behind you because the company that gave that lifetime warranty is gone. Maybe you don't even have a defect. Maybe you just have lost a part for the bar. Again, Kabuki's gone. They cannot support you with that barbell anymore. So when somebody says, hey, why doesn't Fringe just eat that cost increase and maybe even run at a loss for our customers? Well, for the moment, that might be a good thing for the customers who get a slightly lower price. But in the medium term and long term, it would remove a company that is very customer focused, that forms a lot of good into the market for our customers and even people who aren't our customers anymore. And as the CEO of this company, I can't allow that to happen. And so that's one of the reasons why we are raising those prices up. So finally, another point of feedback that we get from that small subset of customers is, why don't you build these products in America? Well, surprise, we actually do build some of our products in America, and you will find that they are significantly more expensive than our products that we source overseas. While I'm an American and I love building product in America, my number one guiding light on that is my customer, not my, let's say, employee who might be in the USA or might not be in the USA. So what we are doing is we are sourcing product where it makes sense for you, our customer. And the truth of the matter is, if you look here at a 10-pound Savage bumper plate, we are the only company that makes a 10-pound bumper plate that is durable enough to be lifetime warranted. And on top of that, it looks amazing. It's great on your bar in your gym, and it performs awesome at a very approachable price. If we were to even try to manufacture a product like this in the USA, which by the way, we do manufacture some of our bumper plates in the USA, the price is way higher and the durability is way lower, and then the look of the bumper plate is significantly different. So while we can make bumper plates in the USA, and we do make a subset of our bumper plates in the USA, they are not the same as our overseas sourced bumper plates. So you, our customer, have the option to buy sourced from the USA or sourced from overseas. And most of our customers choose a high quality product that is sourced from overseas at an approachable price over a different product that is sourced in the USA at a significantly higher price with some different performance characteristics attached to it. So to recap, give me your money. No, I'm just kidding. The real recap is that prices are going up. A significant driver of that price increase is tariffs. On our bumper plates, if you're watching this video at drop, you literally have 4 days before the price increases. So if you've been thinking about these bumpers, it's time to make a move now. If not, the bumpers will still be at a great price, except that great price will be a little bit higher than what you see on the website right now. We are giving you a heads up about this. I cannot stress that enough, that we're the only company in our space. that gives you a heads up. Most other companies just surprise you one morning with the price increase. Now, at Fringe, I built this company from the beginning to offer great products at a great price with world-class customer support, and we're going to continue doing that. However, that great price is going to be just a little bit higher very soon on bumper plates and then other products as well as we adapt to the changing marketplace. So if you've watched this long, Why don't you make me smile and go lift something heavy today?